Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Enemy Freak, and welcome to the free personality test from 16 personalities. Yes, we're going to find what kind of personality I have, if any at all. Yes, somewhere underneath this slimy, goo flesh that I have covered in hair. That there is a personality. We shall find out what it is, according to this internet test, which is clearly 100% accurate in every single way. This is a request from Miss Danny Tiger. Hello! How you doing out there? I'm gonna find out what my personality is. This is a troll, isn't it? Anyway, moving on. The free personality test. Takes less than 12 minutes. Watch me eke that out. Answer honestly, even if you don't like the answer, which I won't! Won't like it! Never! Try not to leave any neutral answers, because the neutrals, you never know what the neutrals will do. So they're bad. Yes. So the first question is, as you can see right here, you find it difficult to introduce yourself to other people? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Enemy Freak. Well, I guess that's a no. So I strongly disagree. I introduce myself to other people all the time, even when they don't want me to. Which might be a negative, but I disagree. Yes, look how I fill the dot. Ha 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 ha. I thought I would do something different. Anyway, you often read things wrong. Yes, no, that's not the question. You often get so lost in thoughts that you ignore or forget your surroundings. Well, anyone who saw my BioShock Let's Play knows that that's true. Very true, yes. So, I agree, but how strongly do I agree? Do I agree kind of? Do I agree kind of? Do I agree fully? I agree fully? Because I forget what I said just a second ago. So yeah, I have to agree with that. You try to respond to your emails as soon as possible and cannot stand a messy inbox. Mega true. It irks me. I have entire different folders for every single website that I have in my emails listed on. You know, I have one for YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus. Well, actually, Google Plus and YouTube are the same one. Anyway... very anal retentive, which is weird because if you go to my kitchen, you'll see it's covered in all kinds of horrid stuff. Though I blame the cat. Yes, I blame the cat for the messy scrambled egg pan in the sink. It's possible. It's possible Geppetto did that. Yeah. You found it easy to stay relaxed and focused, even when there is some pressure. I am very relaxed right now. I am so fucking relaxed. Maybe I disagree. Do I find myself relaxed even when there's pressure? Am I pressured right now? I don't know. Am I pressured? I don't know. Am I pressured? I don't know. I can't tell if I'm pressured. I can't tell. Answer the question. I will say very lightly disagree. Very lightly disagree. Lightly. Touch it. Just touch it like a songbird. There. You do not usually initiate conversations. That's what I'm doing right now. How are you? Kind of pointless since it's a video and I can't really know what you're responding. For all I know, it's just a bunch of middle fingers I'm responding to. Or worse, bananas. I have an audience of bananas. That might work on a surreal level. Call Andy Warhol now. I will agree. I will disagree slightly. Slightly. You rarely do something out of sheer curiosity. Disagree strongly. I'm the sort of person that would jump off a cliff in a video game just to see what would happen. Oh dear. Okay, so next batch of questions. Let's move on. How about that? Hey, we're getting along. We're making progress, mama. You feel superior to other people. Fuck no, I am not superior to anyone, especially myself. But I disagree. Yes. Being organized is more important to you than being adaptable. There's a hard question. So, I can adapt to new environments, but I organize new environments. Like when I was a kid in road trips, and we got a new car, I would make a nest for myself. I would nest in the back seat I'd get a blanket, and wrap it around myself, and sort of create a nest. I organized where all my snacks were, I organized where all my entertainment was, and I'd sort of alphabetize all my cassette tapes, because back then we had cassette tapes, and they were a lot easier to organize than CDs. And so I would do that, and I'd be able to paw through and find out where everything was. Meanwhile, my brother would intentionally try and destroy shit, which would piss me off all the time. So, yeah, I don't know how to answer that. I can't adapt. I just have to adapt. Oh my god. I just have to organize what I'm adapting to. I'm gonna have to put a neutral answer. If we're putting a neutral answer, you never know where those neutrals might lie. Oh yes, Kiffy, cuff. You are usually highly motivated and energetic. Disagree. I am often very, very, very depressed. Because reasons and things, and this test is making me sad. Highly motivated, energetic. I don't trust those people. They always get things done. That's not what humanity's about. We're about meandering through life and making legislation that makes things go backwards and then forward and then backwards and then forward and then backwards and then... Politics are depressing. My God. Winning a debate matters less to you than making sure no one gets upset. And so here's my position on that. I do not believe in a PC world. At all. But I don't want to say things that are overly offensive because I'll piss people off. They'll get mad at me and my self-esteem takes a drop. And then everyone else gets upset because they're around me and everything's negative. But if I can win the debate, that means I can shove my boot up someone else's ass and do it legitimately. Oh, God. I'm going to say partial agreement right there. Yes, partial agreement. I partially agree with that. You often feel as if you have to justify yourself to other people. Yes, agree. You know why I have to justify myself to other people? I'm on the internet! You have an idea how long I get judged! Every second, every moment of my active waking moment, I'm being judged by the internet. A place of pure, sheer, raw emotion without any logic whatsoever. You know what I'm talking about. Tumblr. Your homework and work environments are quite tidy. Well, my Batman costume's lying on the desk. Broken sunglasses. A bunch of pins that are empty. Chapstick, Carmax, the same thing, but not really. A pen, all this different stuff. Crumpled up paper all over the place. These badges, which I've yet to attach to my computer. My headphones are resting on this piece of wood here. There's bits of wood all over my desk. Well, my desk is just a bunch of bits of wood nailed together. And my printer is over here gathering dust. My hand's wider. Disagree slightly, I have to say. I'm a failure. I'm an infinite failure on that front. That's where I left that candy bar. You do not mind being the center of attention. I am the most subscribed to person on YouTube. Don't look at the numbers. That doesn't matter. I am the most subscribed to person on YouTube. Yes. I call PewDiePie and he says, "What can I do for you?" Actually, more likely he'd say, "Who the fuck are you and how'd you get this number?" But never mind that. I love being the center of attention. I love being the center of attention. In fact, if there was a land called Attention, I would be the center of it. If there was a planet called Attention, I would be the center of that planet, being crushed by gravity and turned into pure, concentrated, molecular fusion energy, and probably being dead. That's what being the center of attention is. Being crushed by pressure and being instantly smashed down to the size of a pea and then collapsing under all the pressure. Eventually. Kinda sucks. You consider yourself more practical than creative. Ha 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 ha! I'm the most creative person on YouTube. Have you seen my Parody This series? Yes, it's just taking the formula and format for all these other people who are more creative than me and railing on it and making fun of the actual creation process itself rather than doing a straight up parody. But, you know, it counts. It counts. I can paint. See this finger? It's great at painting. My cat knows that I can paint. In fact, I use him as a paintbrush. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, Geppetto. I wouldn't use you as a paintbrush. It would be a killer on the market. I consider myself creative. I am very creative. I am so creative that no one can tell that I'm creative. Ha ha! I've used my brain to outsmart you. Yes, look at your fried brain sitting there. Or it's my fried brain that I'm seeing hallucinating in front of me right now, and I don't know what I'm talking about. People can rarely upset you. Disagree. People can upset me all the time. Easily. Very easily. Like my cat. Who's a person? You're a person. I promise you, you're a person. He has this delusion that he's a cat. You're not a cat, Geppetto. No, don't give me that. You're not a person stuff. You are a person. You are not delusional at all. Poor cat. He needs therapy. Your travel plans are usually well thought out. Yes, I will go to Cambodia, then I'll go to France, and then I will go to Prussia, and then I'll go to Georgia, and then I will go to Brazil, and then I'll go to Japan, and finally I'll arrive at my destination in Quito, 50 miles away. In actuality, I was a over-the-road trucker, and I had to learn how to plan out routes very, very well. Otherwise, you fuck up and you get fired. I was fired anyway, but that for entirely different reasons. So I agree. I was good at the navigation portion. If only they just had a job where you're the navigator. But no, that's the military. Stupid trucking industry in its non-military ways. The military should control the trucking industry. Wow, that was a controversial statement. Then again, I already said I don't care about upsetting people so long as I win. Moving on. It is often difficult for you to relate to other people's feelings. I disagree entirely. I'm very empathic. I know exactly what everyone's thinking. I especially know exactly what you're thinking right now. Good Lord, please move on with this. Please move on with this. Why am I watching this? Why? Why did he strap me to the chair? Why are the eye drops not coming fast enough? My eyes are burning. Please hurry up with the damn video. Ah! And so forth. So, yeah, I think that's correct. I know exactly what everyone's thinking. Your mood can change very quickly. Oh yes, it can change very quickly. I can be sad. I can be happy. I can be angry. I can be everything at once. But then people get scared, so I tend to do only one at a time, especially in public. Next brochure of questions, please. Ha-ha! In a discussion, truth should be more important than people's sensitivities. Ooh, I agree. Truth is more important, especially in the Ken Ham Bill Nye debate. My God, that was a clusterfuck. Good Lord, even from a debate point of view. So yeah, I think that the truth is more important, because if it were the other way around, then the court system would be fucked. You rarely worry about how your actions affect other people. Well, I think the proof in that is the videos I make. Ha ha! You see, I agree. Although it might not be talking about videos, it could be talking about what I do in day-to-day life. Then again, I don't go outside. You know, I've forgotten what the sun looks like down here, buried in my studio. With, in my personal belief, there are 4 suns. 1, 2, 3, and 4. My lights. These are the suns. What? They don't move. They orbit around me. Actually, they don't orbit. I tend to move around them and go outside. Outside that door right over there. Out the door of the studio. That's a place called outer space. And out there are a bunch of creatures called Fraggles. And there's a particular Fraggle named Uncle Matt. And he's a real douchebag. Kind of stupid. But moving on to the next question. Your work style is closer to a random energy spikes than a methodical and organized approach. I have to agree with that. Yeah, because my videos are random energy spikes. I'm up in the air right now, but then I say something stupid and I go all the way back down again. Then I say something happy again and I go all the way down to the ground again. Then I say something neutral and I think, why the fuck did I say that? That sort of thing. You're often envious of others. Yes. Envious? Envious? Is that what you're saying? Huh? I'm envious? You're saying I'm jealous of Jacksepticeye? I'm jealous of Markiplier and PewDiePie? That's why I mention them all the time? Huh? Is that what you're saying? Just because I'm stuck below 1,000 subscribers and they're at the top of the board of YouTube? Does it mean I'm jealous? Does it? It means nothing. It means nothing to me. I'm perfectly happy where I am. I want a cookie. Give me a cookie. I disagree. Actually, I have to agree. Green. I have green eyes like the whole for days. An interesting book or video game is often better than a social event. Well, so let's put it in this perspective. Going to a wedding or going and playing Outlast. Shitting my pants versus wishing that I didn't have to shit my pants. Which is usually my thoughts during a wedding. No, there's really not much of a difference, but here's a good thing. Listening to my brother make a speech, if it's his wedding, or trying to maneuver around Chris Walker. Chris Walker. Yes, I agree. Being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most important part of every project. Haha, I agree slightly because I agree with that, but I rarely manage to pull it off. Usually because I'm pulling it off. Ha-ha! Sex joke. Ha-ha. Next burst of questions. 40. We're almost there. We're almost at the end. How long is the video been going on? Wow. Okay. You rarely get carried away by fantasies and ideas. Oh, disagree. Oh, disagree. The other day I was sitting down and I was watching Samurai Jack. You know what I thought? You know what? There should be zombies. Mecha super ultra zombies that could kill people by shooting penguins from their throat. Would that be awesome? That'd be awesome. There's probably something like that in Samurai Jack, but I think that would be amazing. Also, you know what would be amazing? If there was a video game about video games, and you just sat there and played video games, and you did that over and over and over again, and you tried to gain subscribers, and all these different things, you know, oh look, I'm playing it! You often find yourself lost in thought when you are walking in nature. Well, I don't walk in nature. Because there's no nature around me. Actually, I'm in the Andes. What am I talking about? There's all kinds of... No, actually, the Andes are pretty barren. When you actually see the Andes, there are waterfalls, there are plants, but it's usually the same fucking plants in the same goddamn river. So there really isn't all that much variety in the life here. It's usually just spiders, mosquitoes, ants, and that's about it. And dogs. Lots and lots of dogs. They're not indigenous. The man brought them over here. So, well, I'm lost in thought right now. Does this count as nature? This black void that I record in, does that count as nature? Well, blackness is a part of nature. Look at space. So yeah, I will agree. There we are. If someone does not respond to your email quickly, you start worrying they said something wrong. I agree. I always say something wrong. I send a post out on Google+. Everyone ignores it, and I think, good Lord, they hate me. Look at my followers following. Plummeting. And then I wake up. As a parent, you would rather see your child grow up kind than smart. I would rather them be smart. Why? Because you can be the kindest person in the world. It ain't gonna get you far in the real world trying to get a fucking job. Take it from me. You do not let other people influence your actions. Well, if by people you mean a guy named Jack Daniels, then yes. What? Oh, you thought I meant the alcoholic beverage? No. Jack Daniels, the actor. No, his name is Jeff Dan. No. What was I talking about? Tell me what to do! Your dreams tend to focus on the real world and its events. Do mind-reading giraffes and sentient rocks count as reality? I'm gonna say no. Maybe slightly. Next brochure questions. It does not take you much time to start getting involved in social activities at your new workplace. Disagree, mostly because I never get invited. Sad. You are more of a natural improviser than a careful planner. I improvise all of my Let's Plays, and they are hilarious. Why are you all face palming? Your emotions control you more than you control them. I saw Inside Out. I know how the world works. Thank you, Pixar, for explaining that to all the impressionable minds of the world. There are tiny people in your head with orbs, and there's only 5 emotions. There's only 5. No more. All right? Are you doubting Disney? You better not. America has told us time and time again, but we can't doubt Disney. My emotions control me. You got it? You got it? Good. You enjoy going to social events that involve dress-up or role-playing activities. I'm dressed up as a character right now! Haha! Because who could believe that this exists in real life? You often spend time exploring unrealistic and impractical, yet intriguing ideas. Like what you can do with a cucumber and 6 pints of lard. That is one hell of a good fried pickle. You would rather improvise than spend time coming up with a detailed plan. I'm gonna make Anime Freak videos. I am. The anime reviews, I'm gonna make more of them. Stop saying I won't. I'm just been depressed lately is all. Trying to make multiple videos a day. That's the reason. That's the reason. I'm not scared or anything. I'm not scared of copyright. I'm not scared of failure at all. I think I shit myself. You are a relatively reserved and quiet person. No. I am not quiet in the slightest. In fact, my microphone can tell you that himself. Because I think he's starting to break because I scream at him all the time. I'm not yelling at you, I'm yelling at it. Or them. Or myself. Sometimes you when you don't work, but it's not you. It's just you. Okay? Fucking idiot. If you had a business, you would find it very difficult to fire loyal but underperforming employees. No, I'm pretty goddamn ruthless when it comes to that kind of stuff. Sorry to say that, but I am. I care more about efficiency. Do your fucking job first and then be loyal. That's how business works. You often contemplate the reason for human existence. I know exactly why we exist. To watch me. What about all those people that existed before you? Shh! Don't tell them about those people! You must not know. Logic is usually more important than a heart when it comes to making important decisions. Now, here's something that's going to be hard for a lot of people in the universe in general to grasp. This is where your emotions are as well as your thoughts. The heart is a blood-producing organ. This does not influence this except by supplying it with fucking beverages, i.e. blood and oxygen. This is you. If you were to cut off your head and give it a life support, there'd be no difference in your thought processes. Except maybe trauma, but that's a whole other issue. You are here. Your brain is here. Then again, this question isn't asking about literal hearts and brains. Oh, so it means listen to your emotions rather than logic. Important decisions, you should listen to logic, always. Reason being is that when you listen to your emotions more, you tend to react on gut feeling, and that can lead to some horrific things, like Germany, 1939, or the current situation we're in with our politics in the United States. Oh boy. Keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. I'm gonna say slight disagree because, there's a lot of variations that can happen, and if you don't have room in your list for them, it's gonna start fucking with your OCD. I should know. If your friend is sad about something, you are more likely to offer emotional support than suggest ways of dealing with a problem. Agree. Because what's their problem? If it's not something that I have any experience in, I'm not gonna comment on it. I just fuck it up. You rarely feel insecure. Do I? Do I feel insecure? I don't know. Tell me, do I feel insecure? I don't, yeah! You have no difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking to it. Do I have any difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking to it? Yes. No, I disagree. Because I have to come up with a personal timetable myself. I lose track of time all the time. I have really lost track of time in this video. I apologize, but we're gonna get through this. Damn it. We're gonna find out what kind of personality I have. Being right is more important than being cooperative when it comes to teamwork. And you see, this is what you call a powder cake question. I say agree. gonna piss off all the teamwork people, and if I say disagree, it's gonna piss off all the people who believe in logic, like I said before. So what it is I'm gonna say agree slightly. Agree slightly, because you have to be right. You can't say, there's a giant meteor that's gonna eat all of our brains in 5 seconds. What's teamwork gonna do about that? Nothing. I was wrong. Ha ha ha! You think that everyone's views should be respected regardless of whether they're supported by facts or not. I disagree. Because I believe that there are some people who claim that some things are real when they certainly are not. Especially when their facts turn out to be something that someone scribbled on the side of a wall 30 years ago. You ever watch Monster Hunt? You feel more energetic after spending time with a group of people. I feel good, but I feel kind of tired, you know. What kind of group of people are we talking about? I don't have all that many condoms. You frequently misplace your things. Oh yes. Like for instance, right now, where the fuck is my gamepad? Did you take my gamepad? Did you? You see yourself as very emotionally stable. Haha, disagree. I'm about as emotionally stable as a kitten on crack. Where the fuck do I come up with these analogies? Your mind is always buzzing with unexplored ideas and plans. Agree. I'm always thinking of things you will never see because they're my thoughts and you can't see those. Unless you're psychic. You would not call yourself a dreamer. I disagree with that. All I do is dream. I think about, oh, how nice it would be to do this and do that and have a huge pencil. You usually find it difficult to relax when talking in front of many people. I'm talking in front of a lot of people right now. Well, not a lot of people, 2 to 3 people, judging on my average views. In fact, why aren't there more of you? I want to know if this is true or not. How can I find out if it's true or not if there aren't more of you? Come! All of you! Come together! Come! Come! No, not all at once! Ah! Generally speaking, you rely more on experience than your imagination. Can I imagine experience? You worry too much about what other people think. Maybe. 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 What do you think? 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 What should I press? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know! If the room is full, you stay closer to the walls, avoiding the center. I agree, because that way no one can pick your pockets. Grab your ass. I've had both happen to me. You have a tendency to procrastinate until there's not enough time to do everything. Agree. Any of my college professors can tell you exactly what that is. Hell, I can't even get my words in order. You feel very anxious in stressful situations. I will agree. See how calm I am? Ah! You believe it is more rewarding to be like others than to be powerful. Strong, mighty, strapping, powerful. I kind of agree, kind of not, because if you're like everybody else, there's nothing unique about you, because everyone says, oh, be yourself, but now they want you to be what they want you to be, and you can't be that. So it's better to be sort of like everyone else, but have your own personality shine through, you know, because otherwise it's a fucking chaotic mess, full of boredom in the Disney Channel. You have always been interested in unconventional, ambiguous things, e.g. in books, art, and movies. Is it talking about kinks? If it's talking about kinks, then I have to agree. If it's not talking about kinks, then I have to disagree. So I'm going to put neutral. That way no one will know about my sexual perversions. You often take the initiative in social situations. Maybe. I'm the first one to the punch bowl. Does that count? I'd say so. And the results are... I have a debater in INTP-T. Inept. Wait a minute. Are you trying to say that I'm inept? Mind. Extroverted. I am out there. Energy. I am intuitive energy. I think of things, then I do them. Haha. My advantage. I think more than I feel, and I prospect more than I judge. Didn't I see that one coming? And turbulent. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and our decisions. So as you can see, I'm 100% turbulent, whatever that means. That means that I'm good. That means good. I have good mind. I have good energy, nature, tactics, identity. See, there's me in purple. I like purple. Samuel Jackson likes purple. I'm the white Samuel Jackson. I've found my identity. That's it. I am the white Samuel Jackson. Why are you all just looking at me like I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. Look at the results. Haha. I win. Thank you all so much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you saw, hit that like button to let me know about it. If you really like what you saw, hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss a thing. I am going to debate the world as the white Samuel L. Jackson. I will declare this. I will declare this to the world. I am the white Nick Fury, but better because I'm not like the 60s one at all. Yes. Batman will not fall. Batman must journey to the top of the tower and save the fucking people from the fucking Green Goblin. Batman has been in the Marvel Universe for 30 seconds, and already he